Okay, now, today I'm making hash brown casserole, and I've got it written down here. It says 30 ounces of shredded hash browns, so I just got some, raw potatoes, and I've got 5 or 6 raw potatoes. It's supposed to be 30 ounces, so I just measured it. Here we go. And I've got my hash browns. And you're supposed to mash the hash browns to make homemade hash browns. To get all the moisture and water out of the potatoes. That keeps them from sticking and makes them work better. So, okay, an online article said you want to squeeze all of the moisture out of the hash brown, out of the shredded potatoes to be able to make a good hash brown. And I'm not trying to make fully cooked hash browns, but it doesn't say put potatoes in the casserole. It says put hash browns in the casserole. So just kind of browning these just a little bit so I can, start the casserole. So here I go. I squeeze all the moisture out of the potato. I squeeze all the moisture out of the potato. I make the potato more conducive to be cooked. So that's how you want to make shredded hash browns. So I'm just browning them lightly so I can make the putting them in here, and then I'll shred them up. I wash my hands. So there's still moisture in these potatoes. These aren't as good. You see, they stick together more because I didn't squeeze the potato. I didn't squeeze the moisture out of the potato. So that's what that's about. Okay, now I've got this all, shredded up and stuff, so. Okay, what else do we need? We need 2.5 cups of sharp shredded cheese. So these 2.5 cups of sharp shredded cheese, I'm going to use a little less than 2.5 cups, okay? We need 2 cups, and I'm going to use less. Sour cream, 1 can of cream of chicken soup, 1 cup shredded chopped onion, okay? So we're going to get a little onion. I'm going to do that first. Okay, now I didn't put much onion in this. I just put a little onion. Because I don't have a lot of an onion, and I wanted to save just a tiny bit that we got left. So we got that. Now we have a can of cream of chicken soup. Now what we do, it says heat oven to 375. We've done that. We got a 9 by 13 casserole dish. Okay. But you save a cup of the cheese. You save a little of the cheese to put on top afterward. And hash brown, you mix the cheese, onions, hash browns. We've already got the onions and hash browns. Butter, pepper, soup, sour cream. Put it all into a dish and top it with cheese. So I'm going to mix it up in this dish here. I'm not going to even put it back in this bowl. So we'll go ahead and get the canned soup. Okay, now, guys, we have cream of chicken from Kroger. Now, got this. I'm just going to dump this in here. Usually at the end I have to use a little bit of a spoon to be able to spoon the rest of the stuff out. But, okay, now we've got our cheese and our sour cream here. So, again, we have 2 cups of cheese. I'm going to use a little less. Okay, now I've got 1 cup of cheese, and I believe that's all I'm going to use because this stuff is so expensive. Cheese is so expensive. Everything's so expensive now. I'm going to go to the sour cream. Okay, we've got almost a cup now. Okay, now we're going to put all this in. I'm going to put a little less than 2 cups. This stuff's expensive, so this is what I'm going to use. This and what I just dumped in there. Okay, it's good. Sometimes you can use a little less, And so, basically, you've got your cheese, your hash browns, your onions, butter. Okay, how much butter am I supposed to use? Let's see. Cheddar cheese. Now, it says half a cup melted butter. So you got to take this butter and you got to melt it. So you put your melted butter in there. So we got to have a little pepper. Okay, a little pepper in here. A little pepper in there. Okay, now we got pepper in there. So we got our pepper. We're going to put our melted butter. We got our onion, chicken soup, sour cream, cheese is shredded, and our hash browns. We got everything in there except butter. It's a half a cup melted butter. So let me put that in there and we'll mix this up. Okay. Okay, we got all this mixed up. Now we're going to mix this stuff up now. So we got our melted butter in there. It's our last ingredient. So this is hash brown casserole. This is like a copycat of your Cracker Barrel, and it's really good stuff. It's really good. So there's no reason to dirty up another dish. I'm just going to sit here, and I'm going to stir this stuff up, and I will see you guys in a second. After I get this stuff stirred up, you'll get to watch me put it in the oven. Okay, now everyone, now this is our hash brown casserole. Now, let me put a little cheese on top of it. I forgot to put a little cheese on top of it. This cheese on top is just going to be sprinkled on. It's nothing fancy. Okay? It's just, I gotta say, we gotta conserve in difficult times, So just a little bit. Because I bought this and I paid for this cheese with my own money. Not just all my mom, There we go. Now the directions say, I just copied this down from a website. 45 to 48, 50 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and say 50 minutes, 48 minutes. So. Usually it's supposed to work. There we go. And I'll see you guys in 48 minutes.